Good evening, esteemed guests, respected board members. Your Excellency, Dr. Aisha Sayyar, Dr. Nawaf Fawaz, Ms. Fatima Fawaz, our reputable principal, Mr. Muhammad Sultan, treasured teachers, parents, and proud graduates. In the name of Allah, the most benevolent and the most merciful, we embark on this prominent event. I humbly request our beloved principal to permit the inception of this felicitous ceremony that will mark another momentous juncture in the historical archives of SAIS-Dubai branch. خير البدايات بداية تجلو القلوب وتصفي النفوس مع تلاوة عطرة من الذكر الحكيم ومع الطالبة ملك ممدوح من طلاب الصف الخامس.
خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجن من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان صدق الله العظيم.
Anatole France once said, "To accomplish great things, you must not only act, but also dream. Not only plan, but also believe. Unequivocally, you have dreamt, acted, planned, and most importantly, believed. Today, we celebrate you, our graduates. I welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to this celebratory and propitious occasion as we all have convened to revel in the accomplishments of our graduates. This is not the finale, but the onset of a new dawn. It is an honor and a distinguished pleasure to have been invited to share this regal occasion with you, to behold the pride on the faces of those receiving their degrees, that sense of accomplishment mixed with no small measure of relief too. I wish you every happiness in your well-earned achievements, and I hope that you will each rightly celebrate in style. You know, Dr. Seuss once said, "You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so go on your way." Now a message for the graduates from Her Excellency, Dr. Aisha Sayyar.
سادة أولياء الأمور المحترمين، أبنائي وبناتي، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ألتقي وياكم في ختام عام دراسي متفردا واجهنا خلاله جائحة كورونا وما فرضته من تداعيات غير مسبوقة أثرت على مفردات العملية التعليمية، وكان تحديا كبير للجميع. استطعنا بفضل تعاونكم الفعال وقدرتكم على التكيف من التغلب على الكثير من تلك التحديات، واستطعنا بفضل شراكتكم الداعمة أن نتجاوز تلك المحنة ونصل إلى اللحظة المضية والفارقة في مسيرة هذه الكوكبة من إبنائنا الطلبة إلى مستقبل زاهر بإذن الله. إنني جدا فخورة بقدرة طلابنا على اجتياز هذا العام بظروفه الصعبة وما أظهروه من رغبة وحرص على استكمال عامهم بكل التزام ومسؤولية، وهي تعبر بالصدق عن كفاءة ما اكتسبوه من مهارات التعلم خلال مسيرتهم التعليمية، وما تحلوا به من جدية وثقة بالنفس والقدرة على مواكبة كل جديد في مجالات التعلم والمعرفة. وأثمن عالياً تعاون أولياء الأمور المحترمين بفاعلية واهتمام مع مستجدات العملية التعليمية لأبنائهم، وليس هذا بجديد، فهم دائما شركانا في مسيرة النجاح لهذا الصرح التعليمي على مدى 21 عاما. وتقدم بالشكر لأعضاء الهيئة التعليمية والفنية لمدرستنا والذين خاضوا هذه التجربة بروح من العزم والحرص على تقديم كل عون ممكن لمساعدة أبنائهم الطلبة وتعويضهم بوسائل علمية متعددة لحث طلابهم على الجد والتفوق. ورغم كل الظروف ومهما كانت وسيلته، يبقى لحفل التخرج رونقه وجماله ومكانته في وجدان ومسيرة كل الخريجين، وبداية مشرقة في حياة كل منهم إلى مستقبل أكثر إشراقاً. ونراه نحن وقفة تتويج لعام دراسي حدث فيه الكثير، ولكن أيضاً أنجزنا فيه الكثير، وحققنا جميعاً بتضافرنا مسيرة نجاح يكتبها في كل عام هذا الصرح العلمي الكبير. خالص التهنئة لخريجينا وأسرهم الكريمة، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Now, a message from SAIS Group Chief Operating Officer, Ms. Fatima Fawaz.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, Sharjah American International School faculty and staff, class of 2021, allow me to start by saying congratulations. It has been a great pleasure watching our students make it to this point. Today, we take pride and joy in celebrating your academic accomplishments during this school year, with all the challenges that we have faced during the pandemic that began over 1 year ago. This only shows that we are able to challenge the world and what it has for us and make the best out of it. Now that the year has come to an end, I pose the following question to myself. As the students prepare to move forward, have we done everything possible to allow them to find their niche? I am confident that the answer is a resounding yes. I am thankful for the efforts of all stakeholders working together, hand in hand as partners, to enhance the education of our students. Through your collaborative efforts, our students have had numerous learning opportunities in and out of the traditional classroom setting. Those opportunities were provided by all members of our school community who helped shape, guide, and mold our students during their foundational and formative years at SAIS. Soon, with the toss of their caps, our graduates will set off on a new journey. It is my hope that they can find their way and they can draw from their knowledge, skills, tools, and experiences earned in SAIS in their own uplifting way. I wish them much success in all their future endeavors and hope that they continue to make a difference in their lives and for the world. This is a very special time in your lives. We pray that there are many more exciting years ahead of you. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Now, I would like to request Mr. Mohammed Sultan, our Honorable Principal, to give his inspiring speech to our proud graduates. The stage is yours, sir.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your Excellency, Dr. Aisha Sayyar, Dr. Nawaf Fawaz, Ms. Fatma Nawaf Fawaz, Ms. Ban, our respected parents and guests, our beloved graduates, and my colleagues, members of the SIS team. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I would like to start by requesting a few minutes to warmly welcome one of our greatest mentors, a visionary educator, and a firm believer in the importance of quality education and its affordability to all learners. Dr. Nawaf Fawaz, it is such a great pleasure and honor to have you with us today, sir. Your efforts, support, and dedication to the betterment of education has not only flourished in the SIS group of schools, but also it has impacted the education vision and practices all over the United Arab Emirates for the past decades. Thank you, sir, for being with us today. Thank you for your profound belief in us and for your support. Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, this is indeed a great night, a few moments that we will all remember for the years to come. A few months ago, we have almost lost hope of arranging such unique gathering and auspicious ceremony. It was unlikely to get this ceremony prepared and happening tonight. We had lots of meetings and discussions with our seniors and the graduation committee, and we have sincerely and passionately kept trying to reward them at least with a few precious moments and memories to treasure and more successes to build on. Just like everything else in our life nowadays, education has been impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Such a heavy guest and unwelcome visitor. For the past month, this visitor tried to steal our dreams, to bury our laughters, and to darken the lights in our hearts. The question now, did it succeed? I'm sure that you all know the answer by now. The pandemic was an opportunity to show our true colors. It was a chance to say who we are, and perhaps to wake up, or perhaps a wake-up call to reflect on what we've been doing. Despite all the odds, the losses, and the sad moments, here we are again, rising from the wrecks of war like glorious knights, and together we're celebrating another success for the humanity and a quantum leap for you, our graduates class of 2021. I was sitting in this room a few days ago, and I was really noticing that we have surrounded this room with dark curtains. It is such a dark room. And I have also noticed that we were trying to block the light from getting in or going out. No matter how we manage, we were not very much successful. I have remembered something that I used to do before, being a physicist and a physics teacher. I was teaching one of the physics concepts. We call it the black body radiation. The black body radiation was a catastrophe for lots of scientists. It was a setback of science. Because for some of them, they said, well, the classical physics is no more able to explain some of the physical phenomena. It was a kind of a failure, while for others, it was just a new beginning. It was an opportunity to start and to explore other dimensions in science. It was the birth of a new branch of physics, a quantum physics. So you can tell that not all setbacks, not all failures that we might assume in our life will be the end of our journey. It might be the beginning of another successful trip. The catastrophe has ended and resulted in a greater achievement, as we said, the birth of a new branch of science. But there are lessons to learn here. A catastrophe cannot destroy or end a dream of a living soul. B, light cannot be trapped in the hearts of brave people. And I'm sure that you are brave enough to continue challenging the future, no matter how many obstacles you might come through. From this dark room, dark nights rise and conquer the unprecedented challenges and achieve undisputed success. Dear graduates, despite of some distances, we have been watching you very closely, standing for the challenge, excelling through obstacles, adapting to change, and surviving at a catastrophe. Yes, the pandemic was a wake-up call for all of us and in all aspects of life. Last academic year, pandemic started. This year was the world's transition path to the new normal. Yes, there are things that won't be the same as before, and we have to be ready to accept it as it is and to work accordingly. His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum once said, "It would be absurd to assume that life will continue as it was before the pandemic. We have to review and improve a great deal of our practices and practicalities. From the beginning through the transition and approaching the new normal, we have been learning very important lessons. We know now how valuable life is, how blessed we are in being healthy and safe, how beautiful life is when we have all those whom we love around us, the irony of being together and feeling apart. We have also learned the importance of caring and sharing. This challenge and difficult times taught us how interesting school life can be, how important to collaborate with peers and to engage with teachers. It has also taught us as parents how inevitable to support our children's education and how it is important to be right in the right place whenever they need us. Ladies and gentlemen, a couple of weeks ago, SAIS, as a school, we have received a letter from NEASC, New England Associations for Schools and Colleges, expressing their acknowledgement and gratitude for our school for being one of the very successful schools in instilling what they called it as the hope. Now, I would like to divert this gratitude to you, our graduates, for giving us the hope to practice what we believe is very much important and the most important thing, and for standing up for the challenge. Dear graduates, what you have been through wasn't easy at all, and I'm not sure I will do the same if I were you. This pandemic has definitely taken lots of beautiful things away from you. Your graduation videos this year might run short of video clips. The yearbook this year might be missing some pictures reflecting some of the activities that you used to do before. But I'm sure as you are going on leaving this school, you will be leaving with lots of memories treasured in your heart, and you will always keep them in the right place. I would like to take this opportunity on behalf of SAIS and on behalf of you, our graduates, class of 2021, to thank all the teachers for their amazing work. Their work was not easy. Having two groups of students, FTF and online students, and catering for their needs, 7 hours a day at least, with the mask on your face, I don't think it's an easy task to be done. I would like to congratulate you once again, and I wish you a brighter future, much more successful than ours. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
This incredible voyage has been a roller coaster ride of emotions. At times, you felt amusement and joy beyond imagination. However, during others, you felt paralyzing stress and even frustration. However, in difficult moments, no one was left behind, as a helping hand was always close by. Your days at SAIS have been full of wonderful moments, which should be kept alive in your hearts for good. Memories that you cherish and never let perish. Your successes, hard work, creativity, and fortitude were showcased on countless occasions. That graduation project, those long nights before finals, and preparing for SATs all amount to this moment. Be proud of your accomplishments, for they have gotten you here. The following is a short clip made by our graduates, embodying the moments and memories that they will carry with them for the rest of their lives.
Once upon a young shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days, thinking if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights to never die. My father told me. Class all pouring down, light a fire they can't put out, carve your name into the shining stars. He said go venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake the life heroes, I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid, I heard him say, he said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights to never die. My father told me.
The class of 2021 valedictorian earned her privilege of speaking today because she worked diligently to become this year's class valedictorian. She best be described as humble. Given all of her accomplishments to date, one might think the opposite would be true. Instead, she continually focuses on striving to improve. Please listen to Razan Al-Jiran's recorded speech.
مساء الخير، تحية مباركة طيبة تزف إليكم، وسلاما رقيقا وحبا عميقا وترحيبا أنيقا. من دواعي السرور في هذا اليوم العظيم ومما يزيدني شرفا وفخرا أن ألقي هذه الكلمة أصالة عن نفسي ونيابة عن أخوات الطالبات، معبرة فيها عن كل معاني الشكر والامتنان. أصدقائي الأعزاء، معلمي ومعلمات المدرسة الأفاضل، مدير المدرسة المبجل، الأمهات والآباء، السادة الحضور جميعا، وبالطبع دفعة 2021 المتميزة، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أشعر بالتواضع لكوني واقفة هنا أمامكم جميعا لإحياء ذكرى رحلتنا المستمرة حتى هذه اللحظة. لقد كانت بلا شك سنة صعبة، ولكنها أيضا من السنوات التي لا تنسى. لقد مررنا بالكثير من التجارب والخبرات، ولربما أنها كافية لمدى الحياة. لقد حدث الكثير والكثير لكل واحد منا لدرجة أنني لن أتمكن من سردها في هذا الخطاب القصير. فالحياة لا تخلو من صعوبات ومشقة. فدعونا اليوم نتحدث عما جعلنا نتجاوز كل ذلك، ومنها 3 أشياء: بالصبر والمثابرة والامتنان. بداية، لقد تحلينا بالصبر عندما تحملنا دون شكوى وانتظرنا، وما زلنا ننتظر مرور هذا الوباء وزوال هذه الأوقات. لقد تحلينا بالصبر عندما أخذنا لحظة للتراجع عن المواقف والسيناريوهات المختلفة التي مررنا بها نحو الهدوء والتخطيط، ويجب علينا أن نفتخر بذلك. ثانياً، المثابرة، وهذه من الصفات المتميزة التي اكتسبناها جميعاً ضمن هذه الأوقات العصيبة، والتي تجلت بالطريقة التي تعامل بها كل واحد منا مع التحديات. لقد رأيت الطريقة التي نظرنا بها مباشرة إلى المصاعب ورفضنا أن نتركها تحبطنا. بدلاً من ذلك قاتلنا وكافحنا، والدليل على ذلك وجودنا الآن هنا تكلل مساعينا بالنجاح، ولهذا السبب يجب أن نفتخر بذلك أيضاً. وكما قال شاعرنا المتنبي: على قدر أهل العزم تأتي العزائم، وتأتي على قدر الكرام المكارم، وتعظم في عين الصغير صغارها، وتصغر في عين العظيم العظائم. وأخيراً وأهم شيء، الامتنان. هذا شيء نمتلكه جميعاً، على الرغم من أنه في بعض الأحيان لا يبدو جلياً لبعضنا لأننا لا نظهره. لذا أود أن أغتنم هذه اللحظة للتعبير عن امتناني وشكري لجميع المعلمين والإداريين والمستشارين والموظفين في هذه المدرسة. أتحدث نيابة عن فصل 2021 بقولي شكراً لكم. والشكر ممتد إلى الأصدقاء وأفراد الأسرة، والأهم من ذلك الأمهات والآباء. أمي، أبي، أنتم الأبطال حقاً، لأن مقدار الدعم الذي قدمتموه لي ومقدار إيمانكم بي هو حقاً مما دفعني أن أكون حيث أنا اليوم. لذا شكراً، وشكراً لجميع الأمهات والآباء والأسر الذين قدموا كل ما لديهم على مدار 18 عاماً الماضية. قبل العديد من السنوات دخلنا جميعاً مدرسة الشارقة الأمريكية الدولية، لكننا بالتأكيد لسنا نفس الأشخاص الذين سيخرجون منها. تمت كتابة العديد من القصص، ولكل منا قصته التي خطها بيمينه. رغم اختلاف قصصنا كان لكل قصته الفريدة، وعلى الرغم من اختلاف قصصنا إلا أننا ما زلنا في قصص بعضنا البعض. لذا أشكركم جميعاً على كونكم جزءاً من قصتي، وأشكركم على السماح لي أن أكون جزءاً من قصتكم. تهانينا للصف 2021، كما أرجو أن نسير جميعاً في مساراتنا المختلفة سير الجد والكفاح، ونصنع شيئاً رائعاً جديراً بالذكر والاهتمام. شكراً لكم، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
The next speaker was elected by her fellow classmates as class president, and this is because of the unique qualities and values she possessed and demonstrated. She was all ears as far as the students' concerns were concerned and never ceased any attempt to ensure her classmates were granted the right they deserved. I would like to invite May Ala Said to the podium to present her speech.
My fellow classmates, teachers, administrators, and parents, I am delighted to welcome you to the commencement of the graduation for the class of 2021. Thank you so much for joining us on this auspicious occasion. It has been a great pleasure to be your high school body president for this year. and I'm delighted to stand here and express my gratitude. Well, seniors, we did it. Today is a day that we have all anticipated for as long as we can remember. As kids, all we ever wanted to do was grow up. But being here with you all today makes me want to slow things down just a bit. Looking back at our time in SAIS, it's easy to overlook our blessings, and at times, we may not have appreciated all the things around us. But we have been extremely fortunate to be a part of such an incredible school and community. The diversity of our student body, our experiences, our pride is what makes us unique. Over the past few years, we have grown not only individually, but together as well. And even with all the circumstances we've been through and the hard year that we've experienced due to COVID, I believe we still managed to form a successful graduating class. High school was full of challenges and new discoveries, like Spark Notes and Achieve 3000 and Read Theory. But we have also made new friends, gone on new adventures, and created new memories that will last us a lifetime. Caught up in the moment, we never realized that these memories would be part of the lasts we would experience. The last tournament, the last field trip, the last MUN, the last time we screamed Zuzu across the hallway for Ms. Zaina, the last time we roam around school, and the last time we enter Ms. Wajdan's office to chat, the last time we go to Ms. Rana with our endless complaints, the last time we write an email to Mr. Sultan and Mr. Bashir saying, on the behalf of the senior committee and the senior class, we're requesting a meeting. The last argument between 12A and 12AA. The last time we used the excuse of, Miss, my mic isn't working. The last time we laugh around with our teachers and just sit together in one class looking at one clock waiting to go back home. The last time to see the nurse in the morning to check our temperatures. And the last time we would ever walk in the halls of SAIS as students and not as alumni. But nothing lasts forever, right? We have always been taught to reach for the stars, to never give up, and that nothing is impossible if we put your mind into it. And now, it's our time to do just that. All the hard work has finally paid off, and we're all ready to take the next big step in life beyond high school. Learning from these experiences, I'm sure all of us will remember the families of friends we've created amongst ourselves that looked out for each other at every step of the way. Our graduation today means we have closed one chapter in our book and we're getting ready to begin another. Another chapter that's filled with new people, new adventures, new obstacles, so please, make the best out of it. Finally, yet importantly, I would like to thank my parents and my family. Thank you so much for loving me and supporting me through my high school years. I couldn't have done it without you. I also want to thank all the administrators, teachers, and every single faculty member that was a part of our high school journey. Thank you for making it memorable. Thank you for being patient and going through hardships with us. Thank you for believing in us and giving us time. Thank you for guiding and watching over us in these critical times. No 12 years will affect us more than these that we have spent with you. We may go to university and proceed on with life, however, we will always cherish and uphold your teaching. Your effort and guidance has helped us a lot and has helped us to earn this success. We owe you a lot. We have to admit that we will miss you, and we're sure that you will miss us as well. To my classmates, to my sisters, to the people I grew up with for the last couple of years, thank you. Thank you for everything. I am thankful for all of the memories we've had together, good or bad. From the day we entered high school as freshmen till the day we walked on this stage with our cap and gown. They are all memories I will carry with me forever. I will miss every single one of you. I wish you the best in your future endeavors. Good luck to every single graduate sitting on today's stage. And congratulations, class of 2021.
Last, but by no means least, I would like to ask the class salutatorian, Maryam Salwan Al-Abdallah, to the podium to present her speech.
14 years, 180 days a year, and 6 hours a day. That's 15,120 hours. Guys, we've been spending time in school for at least 15,120 hours of our lives. And now, we're finally about to start a new beginning and go into a couple more thousands of hours of university instead. But hey, believe it or not, we're totally over the school phase. And it's actually really crazy when you think about it, because I'm sure that many of you, like me, still don't realize or still don't feel like we're actually graduating. Like, I've always known that this day will come, and it has come, but even so, it feels like only yesterday that I've started grade 12. And I started grade 11 the day before that, and I guess grade 10 would be the day before that too, and so on. And some days, they were just typical. We woke up, went to school, studied a bit, played around a bit, came back home, studied some more, ate some more, maybe we'd go out for a bit, and then went to sleep. And then we'd start the same routine over again the next day. And now that I look back on these days, I think that they were some of the most underrated days of our lives. And I think Corona's taught us why. But not all these days are typical. Some days we laughed, and other days we cried. But even so, look at how far we've come. We all fell and got up, and fell and got up, again and again and again, until we finally reached the finish line. And personally, I've only been in this school for 2 years. So my feelings might not compare to those of you who've been here for the full 14 years. But I can still say that I've learned so many different things during these years. And it wasn't just about learning how to read the periodic table, or the fact that taking the cover off a calculator doesn't change anything, or not even the fact that it's pronounced crucibles and not crucibles. And it was more about the life lessons that I've learned, and more importantly, the bonds and the relationships that I've built with my friends and teachers. And I'm sure that to many of us, these bonds alone mean the world to us. And I'd also like to give a huge, enormous thank you to whom I believe were our #1 supporters, those who have always wished for us to be the best version of ourselves, our parents. Thank you. Thank you for unconditionally loving us since day one and making us who we are today. And also a thank you to my siblings for being my #1 source of entertainment. And of course, my friends and classmates for, well, honestly, just being who you are. I honestly can't imagine a different SIS without each and every single one of you guys. And of course, we can never forget our amazing, sweet, dear teachers that have been with us through every single step of the way and continued to push us forward, no matter how tough it might have been us sometimes. Thank you. And I know that we all would have wished for so many more people to be here with us today and watch us as we take the first step into our new beginning. But guys, seriously, we are done. No more hiding our phones from teachers or getting them taken away for a day or a weekend. No more being told not to wear hoodies or sweatpants to school anymore. No more trying to hide in class during lunch so that no one tells us to go out downstairs. And no more SIS teachers asking us to open our cameras when we don't really want to be seen. But also, no more sweet SIS teachers telling us to have a good day at the end of each and every class, or laughing and making jokes with us. No more walking around the school's hallways or chilling with our friends in school. No more going to the canteen or the library or the drama room or really anywhere else in school. And even though we're going to miss these precious, precious memories, we can't help but be excited for our nearing future. And with that, class of 2021, I can finally stand up here and say that we are done. Woo!
Good evening. Girls, I would like to acknowledge a great achievement, a co-salutatorian, Dalia Abdurrahman.
wow, a lot of papers. Today is one of the most memorable days of your life. You're living it and will remember it for years to come. Remember that today is a massive achievement, and they have truly made your parents, teachers, and the SAIS-Dubai family proud. You have reached the end of such an arduous journey. Take pride in your abilities and perseverance. It has taken sweat, laughter, and maybe even a few tears, but you're finally here. A heartfelt congratulations again, class of 2021. On behalf of everyone at SAIS-Dubai, I wish you all the best in the years to come. It is time for the most awaited moment of the day. I would like to request Mr. Mohammed Sultan to honor the seniors with their diplomas and to declare them as graduates. والآن حانت اللحظة التي انتظرتموها طويلاً. طلابنا الأعزاء تعبوا وسهروا وها هم اليوم يحصدون ثمار تعبهم. حانت اللحظة التي تلتقي معها مشاعر الفرح لكل من ساهم في هذا الغرس الطيب فأثمر وأورق زهراً ندياً يبشر بمستقبل زاهٍ. ندعو الأستاذ الفاضل محمد سلطان مدير المدرسة للتفضل بالصعود إلى المسرح لتسليم الشهادات. First row in the first group, please stand up. Malak Osama William, an honor roll student. Hind Muhammad Salim. Jawahar Muhammad Msabbah, an honor roll student. Fatma Haidar Ali. First row in the first group, please be seated. Second row in the first group, please stand up. Shamma al-Khaja. Ghalia Osama Gargash, an honor roll student. Haya Ahmed Al-Ali, a principal's honor roll student. Maryam Nizar Al-Tahir, a principal's honor roll student. Second row in the first group, please be seated. Third row in the first group, please stand up. Noura Sultan al-Naimi. She secured third position in the 7th Inter-School Young Business Talent Hunt 2020 under mobile application category. Haya Umar Hassan, an honor roll student. Maya Yasser al-Sharkawi. Adari Hussein Ahmed, a principal's honor roll student. Third row in the first group, please sit down. Fourth row in the first group, please stand up. Al-Maha Ayyub al-Ayyubi, an honor roll student. Leia Fawaz, a Principal's Honor Roll and AP Biology student. Shahad Abdullah Khamis, a Principal's Honor Roll student. Aya Ahmed Fahmi, a Principal's Honor Roll, Minister of Interior and an AP Calculus student. Fourth row in the first group, please be seated. Fifth row in the first group, please stand up. Seema Ayman Arwani, an Honor Roll student. Raneem Muhammad Musa, an AP Biology student and an AP Literature and Composition student. Lana Ramadan, a Principal's Honor Roll. Amna Al-Grayban Al-Meheri. Fifth row in the first group, please be seated. Sixth row in the first group, please stand up. Shahad Ayyub Al-Ali, an Honor Roll student, AP Chemistry and AP Biology student. Naya Amir Al-Najjar, an Honor Roll student. Ruqayya Mahmood, a Principal's Honor Roll, Minister of Presidential Affairs, AP Calculus and an AP Biology student. Zahra Mahmood Hijazi, an Honor Roll student. First row in the second group, please stand up. Maryam Salwan Al-Abdallah, class salutatorian and an AP Calculus student. Lara Yaqubian, a Principal's Honor Roll and an AP Biology student. Shamma Jamal Shurafa, Principal's Honor Roll student and first place winner in AUS Math Fest. Arwa Osama, Principal's Honor Roll student, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, and an AP Biology student. First row in the second group, please be seated. Second row in the second group, please stand up. Maya Musa Usman. Qabas Nafi Abu Bakr secured third position in the 7th Inter-School Young Business Talent Hunt 2020 under mobile application. Layla Hamia, a Principal's Honor Roll student. Salsabil Musa Awad, an Honor Roll student. Second row in the second group, please be seated. Third row in the second group, please stand up. Lara Abu Daya, an Honor Roll student, Minister of Cabinet Affairs in the future. Yara Abudaya, an honor roll student. May Ala Saad, a principal's honor roll student and student government president. Hissa Al-Falasi. Third row in the second group, please be seated. Fourth row in the second group, please stand up. Fatma Khalid. Dania Mohammed Hussein, a principal's honor roll student and an AP biology student. Dalia Diari Abdurrahman, principal's honor roll and an AP calculus student. Aya Hassan Afifi, an honor roll student. Fourth row in the second group, please be seated. Fifth row in the second group, please stand up. Hawra Ali Linjawi, an honor roll student. Hamda Abdullah, an honor roll student. Lamis Fawzan Al-Muflih. Hanan Riaz, an AP Calculus, AP Chemistry, and AP English student. Fifth row in the second group, please be seated. Sixth row in the second group, please stand up. Sara Anan Al-Hurani. She's a principal's honor roll student. Alia Mansour Al-Imadi, a champion in golf, participated in many national and international tournaments and competitions and achieved many medals and trophies. Samar Al-Haddadi, an AP Calculus, AP Chemistry, and AP Physics student. And we have Razan, who's online, Razan Al-Jiran. She's the class valedictorian, Minister of Culture and Knowledge Development. أيها الحفل الكريم، إن ما تم تحقيقه في المسيرة التربوية والتعليمية لم يكن ليتحقق لولا فضل الله ودعم الحكومة الرشيدة وحكامها حفظهم الله، ثم التعاون الفاعل والجهود المثمرة لكل من هيئة المعرفة ومجلس إدارة المدرسة والهيئتين التعليمية والإدارة فيها والطلاب وأولياء أمورهم. وكل الشكر والتقدير للذين يجعلون من العمل مركزاً لإشعاع العلم والمعرفة، فنجحوا في عملهم كما ينجحون الآن ومع كل عام في إضافة منارة جديدة يهتدي بها قاصد العلم. شكراً من الأعماق لكل من أسهم في هذه المسيرة المباركة، وأتمنى أن ألتقيكم على درب العلم والمعرفة، وإلى اللقاء مع تخريج دفعات أخر من طلابنا الأعزاء، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Parents, please be seated, and congratulations. And now I announce you as graduates.
Once upon a young year when all our shadows disappeared, the animals inside came out to play. Went face to face with all our fears, learned our lessons through the tears, made memories we knew would never fade. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. He took me in his arms, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever you're afraid. He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will.
Parents, please be seated. Parents, please remain seated. Parents, please remain seated. Parents, please remain seated. Parents, please remain seated.
Shining stars. He said go venture far beyond the shores, don't forsake this life of yours, I'll guide you home no matter where you are. One day my father, he told me, son, don't let it slip away. When I was just a kid, I heard him say, when you get older, your wild heart will live for younger days. Think of me if ever.
Parents, please be seated. Parents, please be seated. مساء الخير. مساء الخير. شكرا على تعاونكم. اطلب منكم بس